Good morning. We're going to walk through the process of creating folders, both for teacher use and organization, as well as student use and organization, and allowing students to share entire folders or portfolios, if you'd like to call them that, with a teacher and making it easier to utilize Google Docs to organize your writing process. So in order to create a folder, we pretty much do it the exact same way that we would a new Google Doc. So we're going to come over here and click on the New tab, and then we are going to click Folder. It's going to bring up a naming box, and I'm going to name this period 1 because that's how I would choose to organize my folders. And then we click Create. It's going to show up right here with all our other folders. As you can see, this is my main page for my Google Docs. When I open this period 1, obviously there's nothing in there yet, but what I can do is fill this with files, but I can also fill this with folders, which is great. So I could have a folder for every single one of the students that I wanted to have. Now, the great thing about this is that what you can have a student do is open their folder and have them drop in everything that you would like them to work with. So say I wanted a student to have everything from pre-writing all the way through their final draft process. So I would open up my documents that I want to put in there, and you can obviously organize this in any way that suits you. You can have your students title them a certain way, etc. And so say I want to drag and drop these pieces that my students are going to use. So I have a yes, but so what thesis statement that we've written. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to move it over to my period 1 so it's there, and then hit OK. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this, which is our next process piece. And I'm going to grab one more and pull it over. Now, the great thing about this is that once I have this folder, so this is my period 1 folder that's open, once I have this, I can share this. And the great thing about folders is that I don't have to share every single thing that's within the folder. What I do is I drag and drop and grab, and then once I have this folder here, I can right click if you are on a PC, or if you're on a Mac, you're going to 2-finger click it, and it's going to bring up your options. You're going to come down here, click share, and just like you would any other Google Doc, you're going to type in the name of the person who you want to share this with. So I would share this with, let's say Sarah Smith, and I would click on her and share this with her. Now the great thing about this is that it will then share everything that's within this folder. So I don't have to share every single thing that I want to add to this folder. I will literally go through and I could share the entire folder, and then everything that I drag and drop into this folder will automatically share with the individuals that this folder has been shared with. So it makes it a very functional process. Now what can happen is your students will create folders, and then they can share those folders with you, and then you grab, drag, and drop them within the period 1. So if this is my period 1 folder, I can then look at these. If I wanted to, I could add another folder to this. So say this is a student, say student 1, and they're sharing their entire folder, so they'll already have this named for you. So here's student 1, so say this is all of their work. I'm going to grab it, click OK, because it's asking me to share it with everyone that was shared with before. Okay, and then what you'll have is, say, 35, if that's how many students you'll have. You'll have 35 files to go through, and you can open each one. Say I want to go through and grade their yes, but so what thesis statements. I'm going to just click on whatever student it is that I want to see. And then I'm going to bring up their yes, but so what, and I can see everything that they've brought up. So this is a great way to organize and to create kind of a digital portfolio. I know a lot of us don't really like the Dropbox feature on Haiku. It makes it difficult to grade, but this allows you to do all those things that you would normally do in Google, include giving comments, feedback, etc., and you can actually edit the papers of the individuals who have shared these documents with you. And that is how we create folders.